So, my lead consulting partner, Jim, has just arrived in Dynamics 365, is starting his day. And Jim's role involves looking at his entire team's opportunities and understanding what is in the pipeline. Now, his responsibility isn't just forecasting, it's ensuring that deals are progressing as planned. The team is executing against agreed goals and targets, and risks are identified before they impact the bottom line in his number. And so Jim is going to use next best action to understand his deal pipeline and look for risks and recommended actions that will help him drive business forward. Now, when Jim picks one of these escalations in the next best action, he can see he has a range of deals at risk. And when he digs into Fabricam, he's looking for different things that are popping up. And he notices with this particular deal, there is some red flags. There seems to be signals that suggest the deal is slipping. There seems to be incomplete coverage when it comes to stakeholders, and there's overdue follow ups. Obviously, this is concerning to Jim, and he wants to take action on behalf of the team, thinking that this may lead to an escalation. And so when Jim comes back to Dynamics on his main screen here, he opens Copilot. And what we can do now with Copilot is open Cowork. Now, Cowork is going to work directly within D365 sales to help him rapidly prepare for what will be either an account strategy meeting or perhaps an escalation meeting. And so he asked the question around, I need to prepare for this meeting with Fabricam. I need to pull together the relevant emails, calendar invites, help me bring that briefing document together, create an Excel overview of all of the services and products we have in play right now and what is at risk, and turn it into a client ready presentation that includes all of the differentiators that I need. And so Cowork takes care of the jobs to be done. And so it's going to synthesize that deal and account context. It's going to highlight what's changed, identify any outstanding actions, any gaps, and it's going to produce executive ready meeting brief. That includes Excel for finances, a PowerPoint presentation that he can use immediately with his leadership team and in front of the client. And it's going to package all of that up in a really nice, succinct way that he can use those as part of his next steps. And you can see Coworkers working away here. I've sped this up a little bit just for brevity, but it takes 2 or 3 minutes to get through the process, depending on the amount of data. But you can see on the right-hand side there, it's given us 4 documents: PowerPoint, Word, Excel, different formats, different purposes of documents. It's also saved those to my OneDrive. And I can open those and interact with those documents directly inside D365 to make sure they're hitting the mark. And of course, I can make edits and updates to this, but we're giving Jim a huge head start on what needs to be done when it comes to this important strategy meeting and escalation. We can see the Excel document here breaks down all of the revenue sources as well as the products, the services, any deals that are in flight. And then from a strategy presentation standpoint, we have a beautiful PowerPoint presentation, which I can personalize with my own branding that covers all of the big milestones and big rocks I need to hit when I'm heading into this meeting. So coworkers help me get the jobs done that need to be done and done quickly. So I'm orientated, I'm prioritized. And as you saw with Next Best Action, Dynamics 365 and Cowork working together, Jim is moving beyond the traditional forecasting and looking across the deals. He's moving into real-time visibility into deal health, execution gaps, emerging risks, and he's able to move faster and make more informed decisions. And the beautiful thing with Cowork, as you can see, is I can just let that run and I can go and work on other things. Right here, I'm looking at my other client, Microsoft, and just seeing how things are progressing with Cowork on that front. And then I can always come back to my trusted workspace here where I can look at all of my opportunities in flight.